Hello, hello heathens. Welcome back to another vlog. Long time no vlog. It has been a good month since I have vlogged, hasn't it? A whole month. I was gone for about a week and then that kind of threw me off a little bit. So now we're back to the vlogs. This vlog was of course filmed over the course of a few days. So what are you going to be seeing in this vlog? Just a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of the typical, but allow me a quick sip, will you? Quick. Black coffee with a little of whipped cream. It is, what kind is this? It's vanilla something or other. Vanilla maple. Just a little squirty squirt of whipped cream in my coffee. And we're feeling good. We're feeling a little mellow today. Shocker. You know what I think it is I have yet to go out on my evening walk. And that could be it. I don't have the energy going. It's been a pretty mellow morning. All I've done today is work on some illustrations and do some boring administrative adulty type work. And that's it. So I need to get my energy levels up and I need to get to work. Will I be including that in this vlog? I don't know. But what I do know is going to be in this vlog. There's going to be some footage of me packaging orders. There's going to be a little bit of footage of me working on Patreon illustrations, potentially sketchy Saturday work, and maybe some color and chat. So color and chat, sketchy Saturday, order packaging, Patreon work. Oh, and for a fact, I've already finished this. I have it. Do you hear the crinkly bag? I've already filmed this footage and all of that. So this will of course be included in the vlog, but I have something new coming to the Etsy shop. Isn't this cute? This little packet of goodness. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Well, you will find out. Just hang out and watch the vlog and find out. Or, I mean, at this point, you can simply cheat and go to my Etsy shop because I think by the time this vlog is ready to go, these will already be in the Etsy shop. So, yeah, we have a lot to get to work on today besides what I've already told you about. So, I realized that sounded a bit confusing because technically I'm filming the intro to this vlog after the vlog is already complete. So, okay, let me explain because now I'm thinking I may or may not include what I'm going to do later tonight in this vlog. Oh, I don't know. Let's just chit chat a little bit. Let's switch gears and talk about coloring books. So I'm trying to not knock anything over. I have so much on my desk right now. I have text messages, surprise, surprise. I have coffee, I have water, I have my iPad, I have those little packets of goodies, which just watch the vlog and you'll find out. I have my Coloring Heaven magazine, and then everything. The chaos of my life right now. But since we're on the topic of this, since we're going to be talking about coloring for the next couple of minutes, this magazine is now available all over. It has been available for weeks now, worldwide in the US. I have the US copy, so the cover's a little bit different. I think the one in Europe is much better, but here in America, apparently we need flashy, annoying things. So they added a thick border here just to grab the attention of the consumer when it's on the magazine stand, because again, Americans, magpies, we like tacky shit, apparently. So we just can't handle a beautiful black and white minimalistic cover. We need a little bit more color on there, whatever. But yeah, and I realized that the American version of the magazine is short a few pages intentionally. They did tell me that was going to happen. It just slipped my mind. But there are fewer pages in the US version of the magazine, which means that a couple of my pages were cut out. But the UK, the European version, the rest of the world gets all of the pages, all of my work. So just keep that in mind, that the US version is a little bit truncated. But anyway, this is out and this is going to be available until I think December something. Yeah, until December the 4th is the last day that this will be displayed on magazine stands. So if I were you and you are interested in picking one up, go pick it up. I've already talked about it on my Instagram. I've mentioned it. I posted a reel, but some of my girls are in Coloring Heaven. So that's exciting. But now on the topic of coloring, where's my new coloring book? I need some whipped cream in that sip. Okay, so the new coloring book. Nothing is going wrong. If you've been with me, you know that for Tropigoth, there was quite a bit of a blip getting that one published. It ended up getting published on time. Everything was fine. But now with this new book, for some reason, the artwork, I finished the artwork pretty quickly. I inked it pretty quickly. Everything was going smoothly. And now I'm having a hang up on the cover. I finished all of the interior. I got it all laid out digitally, and then the cover. Sometimes with some coloring books, the cover comes to me very quickly and I can knock it out in a couple of days. This one, I had difficulty deciding on the cover girl, first of all. Now, a little hinty hint, this book is going to include a few males, which does not happen often. I don't remember off the top of my head how many. I know for a fact there are at least 2. There might be 3, but I know that there's 2. So anyway, the cover girl, I usually just feel it in my gut. You know, I'm flipping through the pages and I think that one or that one, or the cover girl, and then I sit on it for a couple minutes and then I decide, right? I just allow myself to just feel which one is the cover. This time, I couldn't really nail it because the theme, I don't want to reveal the theme yet, but just I was kind of pulled in this direction stylistically to go with this girl. And then I saw this one, I go, but I kind of like this one, but they're the opposite. Like stylistically, one of them is more simple and one of them is more complex. And what do I want to communicate with this book when with this book I'm trying to communicate a little of everything. I'm trying to communicate simplicity and complexity. And it's just, again, without revealing the theme of the book, I won't get into it too much. But it took a while for me to just choose the cover girl. It finally just came to my brain. You know what? That one's cool. Boom. You're it, baby. You're the cover. And then came coloring the cover. I colored it, hated it, discarded it, left it alone for a couple days, came back to it, colored a new version, didn't hate it, but wasn't super in love with it. Set it aside. A few days later, an idea came in the middle of the night to try. And I was really excited to give that mode of coloring a try. I tried it, immediately hated it. Nope, didn't work out. I was all excited about it the night before. I go, oh, I can't wait to wake up tomorrow and try this technique, and it's going to look awesome, and that's going to be the cover of the book. And like, tried it, hated it, threw it out immediately. And then I started thinking, okay, why is this happening? Maybe I've been staring at the cover too long. Analysis paralysis. This book was supposed to be ready for publishing the first week of November. Well, clearly that's not going to happen. So I just ignored it. A week went by. I finally came back to it last night. And whew, what is happening? I quickly whipped up a new color version of the cover, which is inspired by my tattoos here. So essentially primary colors. And if I've never discussed my tattoos on this channel, but if you didn't know, I have, this is cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. You can't really see the yellow, but it's there. In real life, you can see it in person. But cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. And then here I have red, blue, and there's another yellow dot here. So these are the printer colors for printing, graphic design printing. And then these are the primary colors for traditional art. See, so it's my life as a graphic designer, as a traditional artist. That's what that means. And so it was inspired, the colors were inspired by my tattoos, by primary colors. And I like it. I do like it, but I'm still not sold on it. And so I was thinking maybe I should put the voting up to you all. Well, specifically my Patreon patrons, because years ago, when I released Spooklets Volume 1, I kind of ran into the same issue, where I had an idea where I had created the cover, and I thought, just for funsies, I'm going to put the voting up to my audience. So I put it up to the public on Instagram, my Instagram followers at the time. I said, what cover do you guys like? Help me choose in the comments. And so it was like a public vote, and it was fine, and it worked. I chose the cover that everybody wanted, and that was that. And this time I thought, well, let me do the same thing. Maybe is where my mind is right now. Let me put it up to public vote, but let me ask my Patreon patrons, right? So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to give my Patreon patrons a peek at the cover of the book. They're going to vote. And then in the coming weeks, I will start releasing teasers and such. But yeah, I don't know why this book has taken so long to get completed. Like, maybe, you know what, maybe that was the solution. Maybe that was the solution I was waiting for. Maybe I was waffling back and forth on the cover because the solution that I was supposed to come up with was, hey, dingbat, ask your people what they think. So I feel good about that. Maybe that's why in some roundabout way I needed to come to that conclusion to say, you're struggling with a decision. You have an audience who would be more than happy to help you doofus ask for help. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, I feel good about it. So that's the update on the book. That's a little chit chat about what's going to go on in this vlog. And I'm going to go for a walk. Maybe I'll take you guys along with you and insert a clip of that into this vlog. I'm not going into a neighborhood you have not seen before, so it's going to be a lot of the same. So I don't know, but I'm in the mood to go for a walk. I need to get my energy levels up because I got a long night ahead of working. So let's get on with the vlog. So here's a little bit of footage of me doing a couple of different things. I am working on the coloring book comp covers that I'm going to be posting up for voting on Patreon, and then I'm also working on a Patreon page which has already been completed and posted. I will go ahead and I will insert an image here. And in the spirit of spooky season, I'm going to be posting photos of all of the coloring pages that I created for my Patreon patrons for spooky season. It's Halloween. Hello, I gotta show them all off. I like seeing them all together. And some of these actually became Sketchy Saturdays, which is cool. And a couple of them, I think, let's see, I'm looking at it now. 2 of them did become Sketchy Saturdays, and 2 of them will hopefully be future Sketchy Saturdays. So again, you don't have to join my Patreon if you are not interested in the coloring pages, but if you do enjoy the Sketchy Saturdays, we got a couple coming, and these are the girls that will be featured in those. All right, that's it. Let's carry on with the vlog. Coming up, we're going to be working on those little the little baggies that I showed you in the intro, and then I will be taking you for a walk. I'm going to be inserting a little bit of footage of that and packaging orders, and that's pretty much going to cover the rest of the vlog. I've decided to cut out some of the plans that I had for today and save them for a future vlog because your girl just, my day's overloaded today. So let's get on with the vlog. Thank you for joining me. I hope you stick around to the end. All right, let's go. Hello, nasties. So I am going to be heading out for a walk in about half an hour, and I thought I need to get something situated before I go. I have been toying with the idea of coming up with a way to wind down my Etsy shop once and for all. My Etsy shop is not going anywhere. If you are new to my channel, if you have not been following any of my vlogs, long story short is my Etsy shop moving forward, and it has been this way for months. This has been the plan. It is going to be a place for only 2 things: downloadable coloring books and stickers. So I do currently have a selection of prints on there that I am down to my last few prints, and I'm trying to just sell through those because I will not be sending those prints over to my online store. If you are unaware, I do have an online boutique. It's a vintage clothing store and an art boutique. So I sell art and clothes. It's just my own little universe. All right, so that's the story with that. And by the end of this year, I want to whittle down all of the prints that I have in my Etsy store. I want to say goodbye because it isn't because I do not enjoy the artwork any longer, but you know how it is. Sometimes you could just feel when it's time to let something go and just make room for new and for other. So I have come up with the idea to package and bundle items that I will no longer be carrying. And so I spent some time pulling out product from my supply closet, my inventory closet, and thus far this is what I have come up with. So I have sticker packs. Now these sticker packs are not necessarily going to be retired, but because I have so many of them, I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and include them in this bundle. And these stickers, again, they're not being retired, but they will be included in signed versions of the Spooklets sketchbook. There are a few different stickers in here. I think it's four different stickers. Anyway, those are always included in the physical signed bundle copies, but I also would sell them individually. So I have my little tray here. We tried to be organized, and in these bundles I'm going to be including product that I used to sell at one point but no longer carry in the store. So I've got some Spooklet postcards. How cute are these postcards? Got postcards. And this is the Belle Pipistrelle postcard. I liked selling postcards. I do, and they did sell pretty well, but the problem is I couldn't keep up with inventory. I couldn't keep up with selling or with ordering more and having them in stock all the time, and it became, unfortunately, a hassle for me because I couldn't keep up with it. And maybe one day, maybe Etsy can be stickers, postcards, and downloadable coloring books, but for now, we're getting rid of the postcards. So I have the Spooklets postcards, the Belle Pipistrelle postcards, the Erie Patisserie postcards, and they are indeed postcards. You see the little lines on the back. And bookmarks and stickers. These are the Belle Pipistrelle stickers. These miniature postcards, which are just so cute. Look at these little mini Day of the Dead postcards. I love these, my little pan dulce postcards. Or miniature art prints, whatever you want. And then I have these prints, the Green Batgirl and then the Galaxy Girl art prints. Oh, and of course, a smattering of stickers. So the idea is to bundle all of these items into, well, a bundle, and I lovingly am referring to it as a Karla starter pack. So if anyone is new to my channel or new to collecting my work, or just wants to support an independent artist, they can grab one of these bags and get like a nice little collection of goodies, stickers, stationery, art prints, and such. Oh my gosh, so many cuts in this clip here because I keep sneezing. There must be dust in my nose. We're in the middle of a dust, it's not really a dust storm, but there's a dust cloud over the desert right now, and it's doing things to me. So to make this little bundle special, I know, your girl just has to do the most at all times, right? I didn't want to simply package all of this in a clear cello bag. So you already know. First of all, let me show you my tumbler. This is my favorite tumbler that I've been using lately. It's fairly new. I purchased it about a month ago, but I'm in love with my little skinny, fabulous, meow dominatrix leopard tumbler, which, yeah, because I use it so damn much. I've linked it down below if you're interested in grabbing one. But I found these fabulous bags. Leopard, but of course, because leopard is my favorite color. And shut up if you're correcting me saying it's not a color, it's a pattern. You know what? On my planet, in my universe, leopard is a color. So shut your mouth, you naysayer. Okay, so anyhow, how precious is this, right? Is this not perfect for my life? And I'm just realizing, got scared for a minute. I go, wait a minute, girl. I know I measured everything prior to ordering, but this scared me for a second. I go, oh no, they're not going to fit. No, they are going to fit, but they are going to have to be a little squished. Not squished, but I'm going to have to fold the shrink wrap. That's okay, right? That's not, or not the shrink wrap, the poly bag. That's not going to irritate anyone, right? For the sake of aesthetics, to keep everything nice and cute in this little bag, we'll just have to fold, and that's fine. But I thought it would just be fun to have a nice little Karla bundle, and then we'll seal it with probably a gold star or a golden Ralph. Ooh, we can seal it with a gold Ralph. Or instead of wasting a gold Ralph, I can include a golden, you know what, that's what I'll do.
That's actually a better idea. See, thank you for hanging out with me and watching my vlogs, because even though I'm speaking to myself, I'm pretending that I'm speaking to you all, and you give me some good ideas. So I am going to be sealing the bags with a gold star, because hello, you know, your girl and her stars and her gold and all of that. And I will also be including cross-pollination. I will be including Golden Ralphs. These are the Golden Ralph stickers that I give out with every Coconati order, and I'm going to be shoving a Coconati sticker into these bundles as well. A business card as well as a sticker. Just, you know, cross promotion. Oh, that'll be good. Okay. Oh my gosh, what a disaster. I nearly knocked over my phone and my tripod and all of that. And speaking of disasters, the dog has now decided to lose his little pea brain. So excuse him. But let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. I'm sticking with 13 for now, just because, I mean, we have to be a cliche, spooky weirdo, right? And stick with 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I think 13 bundles is the way to go. And if we sell through 13 and I have enough stock, I will make some more, or if I run out of this stock, I can make maybe different product. But honestly, I don't have much product left, guys. Everything that's in the Etsy store currently is steadily being sold through, and I'm running low on a lot, and that's a good thing. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, so for the moment, if I come up with any more ideas, or if there are any updates on this, I will of course share with you all. But for now, I think this is pretty good. Now these are just non sequitur inclusions that I'm going to be putting in here, the Coconati stuff. But I think taking all of this out, pulling all of this aside, I think this is a good spread. I like this. Now I haven't figured out pricing or anything of that nature, right? The important stuff we haven't thought about, have not discussed. So I still have yet to figure it out, but this is where my mind is, and I think it's a cute little idea. So you'll have to let me know down below what you think. And yeah, I hope it works out. Let's carry on with the vlog. Okay, so quick update on these little grab bags is I think what I'm going to have to do is send the prints without the poly bags, which is not that big of a deal, but it is a little bit of a minor annoyance, but that's okay, because the poly bag adds a bit too much thickness for these bags. So I know I'm going to be sending one of each, but just for the sake of this example, I want to make sure that I can already tell. I can already tell they fit, they slide right in much easier without the poly bags. So they will be sent out without poly bags. And let's see here. So the little bundle, oh yeah, much better. Okay, so it would be something like, let's see, postcard. Okay, oh gosh, what a mess. Okay. Postcards. This is fun. We love a bundle. Now, of course, when I put these together, it's going to be a little bit more of a neat assembly line. It's not going to be this disaster that you see me attempting right here. But I like this. Look at that. Look at that. Folds it over with a little golden star. How cute. Okay, on with the vlog.
walkie times, walkie times. If the gremlin looks a little freaked out in this section, it's because typically in this neighborhood, several of these houses are empty for most of the year. They're either used as vacation homes or what have you. But the weather is cooling off in the desert, and so some of the residents are coming back, and he keeps looking behind and are all around because dogs are barking at him that he's not accustomed to hearing. It's like, oh my gosh, the people who live here are actually home, and he's freaking out about it. But he's okay, I promise. He's not that much of a spaz. I mean, he is a spaz, but not that much of a spaz. But anyway, we're taking in the sights. It's a beautiful evening walk. Silence, well, except for the barking dogs, and no people. How beautiful, right? How beautiful is Palm Springs? Little time capsule. All right, so I'm just going to insert a couple more seconds, just a little bit of a breather in between my prattling. Enjoy. The beast is back from her walk. The beast has been walked. The beast has been fed. So now I'm back to work. I am going to go ahead and move forward with the 13 bundles. However, fun new development. Well, fun for me anyway. I was going through my box of prints, and it turns out that I'm much lower on prints than I thought I was. So I need to go through and do a fresh inventory on Etsy to update what I have available and what has sold out. But 4 of the prints, I had enough to do a bundle of 4. So let me show you what I pulled out. I pulled out my beautiful desert pinup girl. God, I love this piece so much. See, this is what I mean when it's time to retire artwork. That doesn't mean that I don't love the art anymore. It's just time to go because this print, she's been around for a long time. But anyway, these are all of those thick candy gloss delicious super vibrant prints that I make occasionally. So I have 4 of those, and then I have 4 of these girls and 4 of these. These are kind of sisters, cousins, what have you. And then I have this outer spacey desert alien girl. So this is my my outer space desert pinup girl, and this is my on earth desert pinup girl, I suppose. But those 4 are all going to be bundled together and put into the bundles as well, but there will only be 4. But okay, I explained that very confusing. So I will have a total of 13 bundles available. 4 of those bundles are going to be available at a different price point, a higher price point, because those 4 bundles are going to include 4 of these candy gloss prints. They are going to include 1 of each of the ones that I just showed you. So it's going to be a total of 9 bundles here, and then 4 bundles, which include the 4 additional prints, for a grand total of 13 bundles. Got it? Does that make sense now? Okay, so that's that on that. It's just down to my assembling the bundles now at this point. So I guess that's what we're going to do for the rest of this portion of the vlog. Let's get these bundles together. Sharing the views of the starter packs, the Karla bundles. They're so cute. I just love seeing everything spread out on the desk. I did my best. To assemble these little bags assembly line style, and as you can tell, I started off with the best of intentions. Everything was nice and organized, and then by the end of it, the entire table was a mess. But I enjoy doing things like this. How fun is this? Putting everything together, putting it in the little baggie, putting a little sticker on it. You know what it reminds me of? Did anyone else enjoy playing store when they were little goblins and gremlins? You know, we had little fake cash registers and we pretended to enjoy the retail life, right? Until, of course, we become teenagers and we start getting our first retail jobs, and then we can't stand it anymore, right? Well, anyways, I'm back. See, I'm back to little tiny gremlin me who enjoys playing store, because when it's on my terms, I enjoy it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this peek into the process of putting these together. In goes a little Ralph. Oh my God, they're just so cute. You know what did it for me, honestly, was the freaking bag. As stupid as it sounds, I had been on the internet shopping for bags. I go, do I want to get a black bag? That's kind of boring. I mean, I like black packaging, but black packaging to me is reserved for Coconati because that store is so crazy. The artwork that I sell is so bright and wild. The clothing, by and large, is so wild and out there that I wanted the branding for that brand to be bold, minimal shapes and color. Well, no, minimal shapes and bold colors against black backgrounds with a tiny bit of pattern, which is the leopard, right? So black and the pink leopard, the normal leopard, that's for Coconati. But for my store, my Etsy shop, the branding was primarily all purple, right? And so I thought, okay, so then do I go with a purple bag and do purple? But then I thought, why not bring in some of the funk to my Etsy shop, right? Because this is kind of a farewell. See, I think way too much about the inconsequential details, okay? Because in my head I go, okay, I can totally get a purple envelope and it will be cute. But then I thought, since in a way I'm ushering out Etsy in order to focus more of my energy on Coconati, maybe the bag should be leopard so that it can represent that transition. But I've said it a million times, but I have to keep saying it because people still ask. My Etsy is not going away. I'm simply reducing what I sell on there to only downloadable printable coloring books and stickers. Again, will I ever put something else in there? Maybe, but for now, that is it. So that's why I'm ushering in a new era, if you will. And I decided also to put in a sticker and a business card for Coconati, of course, and then the little golden Ralphs, who Ralph has become the mascot for Coconati. So you see what I mean? It's the details that nobody cares about, nobody would put together, right? Nobody would put two and two together and go, oh, it makes sense. No, because if you go to Coconati, I've got leopard prominent in my branding over there. But anyways, it's the little things that I get caught up in and I enjoy that I probably shouldn't dedicate as much time to because nobody else notices or cares but me. But you know, your girl's gonna do it anyway, because if I'm not doing the most, do I even exist? Right? All right, I'm gonna stop talking now. I will have a little bit more of this footage, just some music. I'm going to grant you a little bit of respite from listening to my heart be screeching for just a moment, because I'm going to rejoin you in a bit when I'm packaging the shop orders. Wait. You are not entirely free of me just yet. I want to explain what it is that you are seeing here. So in the previous clip, I was putting together the standard starter packs. These are going to be I don't know what I'm going to call them yet. They're going to be called I don't know, doing the most pack, the extra print pack, the deluxe pack. I don't know what I'm going to call them, okay? But these are the ones that are going to include those 4 beautiful, luscious candy gloss prints. Now, one thing that I want to say is all of the prints, all of them, are signed. So, both bags, the regular, the one that has the extra prints in it, every single print is signed. I typically sign my prints, all of them, so just putting that in as a little side note. And also to my Patreon patrons, to those of you who are Patreon patrons, yes, your discount code is absolutely valid on these. Now, Etsy sometimes takes a little bit longer than it should to activate the coupon code. But if you want to purchase one of these and you are a patron and it's not letting you input the code, either let me know as soon as you can or just wait a day, and typically by then their system catches up and it will allow you to input the code. But please, if you have the discount code, feel free to use it. Now, a disclaimer though, any international shoppers, I do have to charge you all shipping. If you are within the US, shipping is going to be free on these starter packs, but international, unfortunately, I just can't. I cannot. But your Etsy discount code is still valid. Okay, all right. On with the vlog. The week I was filming this vlog was all about the stickers and the wax melts. Let me tell you, I sold so many stickers this week. I don't know what happened. There must have been something in the air. There must have been something in the water. Something was going around, but I sold many stickers. This is not even all of the orders that I had. I did not film all of them, but thank you to everyone who ordered stickers. I have domestic orders, international orders, just stickers going out all over the place. So thank you all so much. And special shout out to those of you who have been purchasing my wax melts. My line of home fragrance, White Bat Wax, it's slowed down a little bit through my own fault because I have completely run out of some of my supplies, including the most important supply, which is the wax. Oh my God, I've run out of wax. My life is an endless cycle of working and running out of things, and yet somehow I'm selling out of items. I'm selling, and yet I never have the money to replenish. So something's going on here, right? Something's going on. Either I'm not pricing correctly or just the world is getting crazy and more expensive every day. It could be a combination of both. I have no idea. But in any case, thank you to everyone who purchased. All of my stores were represented here, and it was fun getting all of these orders. And to any new people who have discovered me because of White Bat Wax, welcome to the Freak Show. Welcome to the end of the vlog. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I know it was a little long, a little all over the place. What else is new? Well, welcome to my world. This is what it's like living in my brain. That's all I have to say. Everything you need to know will be down below as always. Be bad, be good. I don't give a damn which. Just make sure you come back in one piece, and I will see you in the next one.